And we are live.
We are.
We're going to have to give this a little bit so that people can get in because, of course, we don't do the play out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh. You're just playing with this now, aren't you?
I am. I'm really taking a little bit of time to play around, to figure some new things out. As y'all see, we have stepped up the game a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Absolutely.
we have. And it's been a fun time. This is Power Saturday. This is when I take time to give back a little bit. I do discounted readings all day.
Mm-hmm.
And I do this once a month. It may be the last Saturday month. It may be another Saturday if I have something to go do. And then I come over here and we talk. We talk about tarot. We talk about different types of tarot. And I wanted to talk about the two main types
Mm-hmm.
of Restorson. And then we also talk about what's going to be going on in April. Now, I do have some events going on, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I thought we'd talk Rider Waite versus Oth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now I know that's like a big deal. Like I didn't even know there were I just thought tarot was tarot originally, before I met you. I mean, I just thought tarot was tarot. I only thought there was like a tarot deck, and that was it. And then since then, I've learned there's like oracle decks, and there's a tarot for like everything.
There is
Uh, is
theme
there a poo? Is there a tarot of poo?
as Winnie the Pooh.
Yes.
Let me check.
I'm just curious because they made the book the Teo of Pooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just wondering if they went one step further and made the Tarot of Pooh.
Well, guess what?
There's a Pooh tarot deck.
Yes. Give me a minute to get an image of it pulled up.
Oh my goodness. All right. While you're doing that, we unfortunately forgot to turn off an alarm, so I'm going to go fix that situation real quick.
Okay. Tell you what, U.S. Games gets imaginative, very imaginative. Winnie the Pooh playing cards.
All right. Sorry about that, guys.
That's just a small
We have
part.
alarms and bells and things set all over the house. Sometimes it's amazing that we don't go insane.
But that's still debatable. We're very close to it.
Well, I just sometimes think it's like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland and all the clocks.
Yes.
Like it's sort of what it's like around here.
Yeah, well, it can be. It can be very much that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good picture of Winnie the Pooh tarot.
Ooh.
But yes, there is a Winnie the Pooh tarot.
Oh my goodness. So anyway, while you're searching for that, so all right, so I found out there were multiple tarot decks, and then I know through your classes that you talk about like the validity of a deck for reading. That some decks are just pretty.
They are. They're very just pretty. They're very much just, whatever, wherever. And, it's very nice. It's like some decks really don't work that well.
Mm-hmm.
And then other decks work amazingly well. All right, let's see if I can make this happen.
Hey, there we go.
Share screen. Window app.
I'm just excited they made it.
There you go. Betty
Oh
White
my
had this on her WordPress site. Winnie the Pooh, the Tower.
oh, I love it. I love it. I love it because that actually encapsulates probably better for anyone
Uh-huh.
what that card actually means.
Yes.
I wonder what the death card in a Winnie the Pooh tarot deck looks like.
I'd say it's empty honey jars.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. That would be bad. That would
Yeah.
be really bad.
That would be really bad. So anyhow, first you have the Rider-Waite based deck. These there are a ton of them. There is a gazillion of them. Most times, if there is a deck of tarot, it is a Rider-Waite based deck. Even though they'll change the cards, redo the images, take out all the feminine energy, i.e., the Hobbit deck. Who I bought because it was Lord of the Rings, and I am like, ooh, this will be amazing to read with, and this will be awesome, to do this at parties and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Open
well,
the.
Now, Justin brings up he like one just a love of Pooh and Tigger, but the thought of the death card being Eeyore. See, now I'm sitting here thinking of it, and I'm going, what if Christopher Robin grows up? Like that's change. That's a lot of change.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be like that's where my head went. But anyway, sorry.
Disney actually licensed it. Okay. I was thinking it was held by the original artist, and no, it's actually a licensed Disney product. Walt, what are you up to there? You're going to influence so many people. I'm not seeing an image of it. That is the only image I see.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it would be interesting to see what it is.
Oh, yeah. So sorry, now that I've totally derailed your conversation.
Totally fine, dear. But the other line of tarot is the Aleister Crowley's deck of tarot, the Thoth deck that was created by him and his wife. Now this is a lot more psychedelic. The symbolism is a lot more hidden. There's secondary names for cards. So what do you do when you got two different styles? You have to treat them two different ways. Crowley's deck is going to be your psychological, your spiritual, your higher level communications and reading styles. Whereas Rider-Waite is going to be your mundane, your everyday, your everything put together deck.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So now, how does it compare on like the same question? Have you done some comparisons with like one person asks the same question? Okay, this deck tells me this. This deck tells me this.
Mm-hmm.
And like, how does it like does it go totally different cards but similar meanings, or does it approach the issue totally different?
Example: if you're asking about finances, Rider-Waite will say, "There's your job. Here's the money coming. This is what you need to do." Mm-hmm. Crowley's deck will go, "Do you really need the money? What's your self-worth issues going on here? Why are you not manifesting it yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Have you, are you taking care of your princes of dust? Why are you got bill collectors that you ain't dealt with? What's your psychological reasoning and feeling of not being worthy enough to have this?"
Ah.
Yeah.
So now, do you end up having to do different spreads? Like, because I know with with Rider-Waite, you can do a 3-card. Like, there's all the different spreads, but typically you'll approach like here on the shows with a 3-card
Right.
Get Rider-Waite reading. Right. Does the same apply for the POF decks, or is that just like it's its own reading style? It's a totally different thing.
No, they can be used intermediately, meaning one or the other. It's just the information you're going to get from the two is going to be different.
Oh, okay.
No, and then you brought up the Oracle cards. Of course, I have my two favorites.
Yeah.
I have another one that I love dearly, but I've not figured out exactly how to read with it yet, and that is Black Moon Astrology Tarot. I'm working with how to make it a quicker spread, but you can use any spread with any deck of cards, including Lenormand can work on a terror spread. I've seen Oracle be worked into a terror spread.
And of course, I know that you can turn a deck of playing cards.
Deck of playing cards, which we had a great discussion the other day. We were working on a client's listing, and you're like, isn't cartonomy the same thing as tarot? No.
Well, yeah, because okay, so I'm not the bestest. I'm because we do point out that I work often with clients who are in your field.
Yes.
So I'm not the bestest all the time, but because I had a problem there with isn't tarot reading and cartomancy the same thing? Because if you look up the words, it's like the same thing, but because it doesn't delve into the difference,
Right.
and makes it sound like it's interchangeable, and it's like, oh no, like your response is, oh no,
No.
these are very different things.
Yes, because one is reading playing cards, which I do, and I enjoy doing. Mm-hmm. Especially if I know how to get down and dirty. Give me a deck of playing cards. We'll get down and dirty and boom, 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 boom. Granted, I do that now with the tarot, but the cards have different meanings. You can do a comparisons back and forth, but playing cards are very much more like, you're going to take a trip. Here comes a letter. He's an idiot, and death. No actual death, not just change. Death.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So what is the death card in I'm sorry, now I have to ask. What is the literal death card in the Ace of Spades?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, look at it. It's a shovel.
Fair. All right. Got that one. But now I also picked up the recent understanding, because I didn't get this either, is that when you're working with non-tarot decks, basically the meaning changes by the person, doesn't it?
No. When you're working with non-tarot decks, i.e. oracle cards, the meaning is by that card.
Well, yeah, but I mean like playing cards or things that were not originally built for tarot. Is that becomes that is intense interpretation.
It is intense interpretations. There are many different systems. What we see with cartonomy is a reflection of the way the tarot was before. Hi, Shannon.
Hi, Shannon.
So we see playing card. You may learn playing cards from one person, and the deck, and you go, and they're like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, so it can change person to person.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. Reader to reader.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and then on top of all of this is you have readers who will also create their own decks.
Yep.
And originally I just thought, well, what does that matter if you're doing the exact same cards? And then I finally got the idea that no, I think some readers actually create their own deck. It could have 152 cards or whatever.
Right.
Okay. This is a thing I'm curious about. And I figure Power Saturday, a wonderful time to
exactly. And to be bouncing questions in here. We are taking readings. Mm-hmm. 3 cards, 1 question. Remember your birthday.
Yes, very important. Which we should have a scroller on. Let me do that.
Will it go through nicely?
Yes.
Okay.
I design things.
I know you design beautiful things.
Okay, so it cuts off Aeson Knight just a titch.
That's okay.
Well, if y'all can't find his website by now, I swear to God. But I will fix the image for later.
Thank you. But no, readers channel their own decks, bring in their own decks, create their own decks, and it's more than changing the artwork. They may create different cards. They may take not even the tarot system, does have their own system that they use. or it may be a lead off of a playing card deck or a rook deck or a stack of index cards. They just sit down and start writing down meanings, by automatic writing. There's a deck that they use up in Chesterfield that is a gorgeous thing, and I think it was channeled in like the 1830s.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Now what typically okay, so I get the automatic writing creating a deck, but now what leads some readers to creating their own deck? Is it because they're struggling with Rider Waite or Puff and it just doesn't click for them? Or is it because they're looking for more or better or different answers for their clients?
Or the decks aren't working, or they have their own system.
Okay.
Yeah, because even between tarot readers, you can put 10 tarot readers into a room and go, all right, what's this card mean? You'll get 20 answers to 30 answers, and someone will go, well, it depends. What's beside it? What's around it? I mean, it depends on how deep of a group of tarot readers you get in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have everything pulling together.
Well, MSLP lover, we're so glad we make you laugh.
Yeah.
And we're glad you joined us today.
Yeah.
So you're very welcome.
But no, readers will design their own decks just because and I think a lot of it, because I am working on my own, but it's going to be a takeoff of Rider Waite and updating it. Because really, who receives letters? Does anyone mail anything anymore other than junk mail and bills?
Mm-hmm.
Once in a while, a card or two. But you forgot to bring that to me, so you get to show it off.
Oh, okay. Well, again, I gotta pop myself out for that. Just one second.
Yep, he'll be back in a minute. But no, I am working with an artist, and I'm working on a modern tarot deck. So we'll see how it comes about, because I'm going to let Spirit do the work on that one. So, any questions? Any thoughts on tarot? My thought is always the tarot is the hammer. It is the tool. That is all it is. And it will change and grow and be a little different from here and there. This month, we will have 2 different people on the show. The first, I think she's on first. She may be on another show. But Sutherland Joy Lovelet will be coming on, and we'll be talking about this deck of tarot. I actually and you're going to get a review of this deck, which will be awesome. And then, sorry guys, I've got stuff on my desk.
He does.
Some national holiday today.
It is not a national holiday.
Okay, a world holiday.
Well, because if it's a national holiday, we have to increase your rate because you're working on a holiday. So no, it's Power Saturday.
All right, and then come on, catch this. And then she will be on, and we'll be talking the ancestral tarot, working with your ancestry. I'm in the midst of going through this. Nancy Hendricks will be on Psychic Power. Will be on the Psychic Coffee Shop. We'll be talking about her book. So yeah, this month April will be a focus month of tarot. We've got literally guests every Tuesday of this month coming on, except the last one of the month. And we'll see about that, because of course I'm always still taking bookings. All right, so we've hinted at it. Yes, it is my birthday. Here is my card.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll angle it, because that's the one thing I'm not liking about the gel writer. There we go. Yeah. Is if you catch it at the wrong angle, the writing doesn't show up. Yes, I made him a card.
Yeah.
Well made. Like my Cricut went to work.
Yep. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love it. It'll go on my love board. Thank you, Justin. And then the present you don't get to see me struggle with is I got the Indigo Happy Big earlier. Not today, a couple days ago. You guys gave this to me.
About a week ago now.
About a week ago. I've been moving into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's fun. I'm so happy to have that. I was really, I was going to get it myself, and I was annoyed that it didn't come.
Aw.
Well,
Well, you have one more happy birthday and a nice work on my card for me.
yeah. Thank you, Miss LP Lover 77. All right. So present. I love these bags. They're going to be reusable bags. I love a good reusable bag. This will be a good tarot bag.
Absolutely. Well, and here's the secret I finally learned is one, Amazon is my friend and they gift wrap. Two, apparently putting his gifts on his altar keeps him out of them.
Yes.
You guys do not understand how hard it is to surprise him with anything.
Mhm.
Like one, okay, granted, I'm trying to surprise psychic. Everyone should get that I'm already on the wrong end of the stick. But
Mhm.
on top of that, he has the uncanny knack of opening things and it's like at first I thought it was intentional because I had a father who did that it's close to my birthday, I'm opening everything, you know.
Uh-huh.
No, it's not that. He just has the uncanny knack of ruining his own surprise.
Well, and you brought it up a couple of weeks ago. We were going shopping. I'm like, and he's like, "Don't you even start."
Should we be worried I made this statement and apparently we had massive lightning?
Nah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're
All right.
shaking the house
So
right
this had Happy Disc in it. I'm going to try to open them so I can see what color they are.
now. Yeah.
They're metal discs. Ooh, and they are a nice slate gray solid disc.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very nice. So that can go very much onto my planner. Yay. I love the metal discs from Happy Planner. These don't look like they're Happy Planner because they're solids, but I love that too.
Well, I thought it would be different because that's been one of our comments on Happy Planner is they're a touch. I don't want to say unprofessional. Like that's not the malfunction. Like the function is they're a little too playful.
Right.
Like, they look less serious sometimes. So I thought it would give you something different.
Yes. All right. So this is heavy, heavy.
Mm-hmm. Like, guys, I tried so hard to get him to open the little one last night.
Ugh. Well, this will be a nice little grab bag.
Oh, yes.
And I do think that I like this idea of Amazon gift wrapping for another reason. It gives us pretty bags to keep stuff in. Yay! This is an arc punch. For those that don't know, the Happy Planner system is an arc bound system. Well, it's a disc bound system. Arc is the heavy duty one, put out by Staples, but this is awesome, awesome, awesome.
Yes, he has been asking for it, and I thought, I was scared to death he was going to buy it before we could order it. Because he kept going, like, well, you're going to be in Charleston.
You picked it up, and he's like, no.
Like,
yeah. So here's the big one.
Yes. Now, that was also the bag that, because some things Amazon will not gift wrap.
Mm-hmm.
So I took full advantage of the big bag,
mm-hmm.
and everything that was not wrappable got put into this bag.
So this will be a really big bag. Big sack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good gravy. What have you done?
Oh, I've done many things.
Ooh. Yay. This is a tool notebook system. It has the heavy cover on it that you can take and put on your Happy Planner.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it is 11 disc system. And this one is based with notebook paper, which is awesome. But with this, it gives you the pockets in the front, and you can carry it around and write on it. So you will if you see me out, you will be seeing a lot of this cover.
Oh yes. I
Yes.
was surprised you were talking about the cover, and I guess I hadn't paid attention when we were in store at those covers. Either
Uh-huh.
that's not the one we commonly see on the shelf, because I was surprised how substantial that is.
Yeah, they are. But again, that is through the tool system.
So I took a risk. Are you happy with the purple?
I am. I am. I'm always happy with purple. The indigo set of stickers that go with my planner. Yay!
I have never been so happy that a flash sale didn't have those. Because he got all excited last night and is like, look, there's a flash sale. Can I buy sticker books? And I'm sitting here going, oh, for the love of God. Like, he's going to buy his entire... But no, they did not have, like, that flash sale went as a flash sale. Like, everything disappeared quickly.
Every happy planner person that is on their mailing list went on it and attacked. Like, that's 70% off happy planner supplies. Yeah, we do bank. We do major bank for that.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
All right, now this should be the pied de resistance.
This should be the PA of resistance. Oh. If I don't get covered in avalanche.
I know, right? Oh.
It comes with a dust jacket. Is it Cartier?
No. I'm sorry, we don't have Cartier money.
We have Cartier money, but we just can't. Then we would just not like eat anything but ramen.
Yeah, well, I like eating. That's where I'm at in life.
Uh-huh. Well, you have that connection to the New York.
Oh, you want me to get you fake bags? Is that it?
Right.
Now, if only you'll focus.
Well, give me a minute. It's getting a lot of movement.
Yes. I know, but yours, like, you really went out of focus.
Yeah.
Oh, I killed my teeth. At least I didn't spell it.
Yay. Oh. A nice classic black bag that zips with lovely leather straps.
Mm-hmm.
Should fit my planner. We will find out here in a minute.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's been looking for a bag upgrade. You guys don't know how much. And like, I have to say one thing about him is he is all about, like, I don't want to say recycling necessarily, but reusing. Like, he will look for used bags every time we go out. And like, I don't know, the people in this area don't carry nice bags.
No.
And by the time they get to places that he can find them, they are now garbage.
Well, it's like that lovely. I don't think it was real.
Was it because you've run across a few? You've run across a Fui Vuitton.
Yeah. Ran across the Fui Vuitton that looked like it had been through a crusher.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's the C one. It's not Cartier. It's the other one.
Coco Chanel?
Yeah, Coco Chanel bag. I don't know if it was a fake Coco Chanel because I didn't see the inside of it. I was so mad because what they did was they took and they put the key on here and apparently never took them off and took the damn purse running every day. It was like, are you kidding me? This is Coco Chanel. Take pride in your bags. Take care of your bags.
Well, yeah, it was a nice bag, but the poor strap was just held on by the stitching.
The stitching.
Like, literally, the edge stitching on the handles was all that held the leather strap together. And it was like, are you kidding me?
Very nice. Very nice. Nice classic design. I love a nice classic bag that's got some
And
structure
pockets. It
and
has
pockets.
pockets.
It has pockets. You know, I can drop my insert in, but it still has pockets.
Mm-hmm. And if I remember correctly, I think it's a 2-part.
It is. And that's leather care. This is a Katie. And who made you, Katie? Yeah, it's Katie, just a bag. Oh, that's actually the brand. It's not the name of the bag. Very nice. You got lovely instructions here.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got in here? Shoulder strap. Good shoulder straps are very hard to find. This is nice. It is a solid leather shoulder strap. The bag itself is leather. I don't like plastic, i.e., why, you know, I will go faux futon than plastic futon and get plastic because his bags literally are plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it is not a 2-parter. It is a 1-parter.
Oh, darn. I thought there was a little wallet with that one.
It is
Guys,
not.
you don't know how much time I spent looking for bags covertly. Like, and that's a hard thing to do when you're having, like, I'm sure, unless except for the fact that he knew better, he would have thought I was having a full-on affair. Because every time he walked into the room for like 3 days, I was flipping tabs.
Mm-hmm.
So I've looked at so many bags.
This is gorgeous. It's structured. It has a nice room. Now let's start the ultimate test.
Yes, does it fit?
Oh, come on now. Don't be that.
Oh no.
No,
Measurements?
I know you took measurements, honey. And it fits. It just wanted to be a little catchy.
Ah.
Yes. So
All right.
awesome. New bag that can carry my planner. I can throw my deck in there. I can take off and do my day.
But yes, and I loved all the external pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've got the one there, and then you've got one on the other side too.
Yes, this is the wallet pocket, and of course, I love they have started putting in a cell phone pocket.
Yes.
Yes.
He might actually be able to find all of his stuff.
I might actually be able to get out of the house at one time. But you do know that this now means that we have another thing to go to our cobbler.
Oh, yes, that's true.
This is leather. It has to be cared for. Oiled, polished.
But I did. I got him real leather.
Yes.
Like, I knew if I got him, like, you know, polyvinyl chloride or whatever, this was not going to go well.
But thank you, darling.
You're very welcome.
A nice shoulder strap.
Mm-hmm.
But no, for those that don't know, if you have leather goods, i.e. bags, i.e. leather shoes, boots, jackets, they need to go to a shoe repairman or a leather careman every 6 months to get oiled, cleaned, and polished.
Mm-hmm.
And that way the leather, like this bag, properly cared for, will last 50 years. They have leather bags from the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
Still out there, still lasting. Very nice. This is good quality leather, too. All right, guys. Today is Power Saturday. There are still Power Saturday appointments available. They are $20 for 15 minutes. You can go to my website, aesonite.com, to book yours. We will be back this evening. We will at least do one more live stream this evening. We normally do one when the event starts and one in the evenings when it's done. If you need us, you know how to reach us, and always be sure to check out our socials. Bye. Have a good day.
Absolutely. And happy birthday.
Thank you.